What's up, YouTube? I want to give my take on this debate between SETI and ALIM BEY. ALIM BEY is coming from a more science point of view, and SETI is coming from a African history, particularly centered in Egyptology. He's coming from that worldview. But I think SETI is sort of making fun of Ali's presentation, and I don't think it warrants to be made fun of. Now, SETI is correct in when he says that he's going to stick with the Circle 7 and what the Circle 7 says, and then he shows how the Circle 7, not the Circle 7, that Quran, whatever the Quran the Moorish uses, he shows how that is a direct plagiarism of the Aquarian Gospel. But ALIM BEY, that's not the only thing ALIM BEY is presenting to get his point of view across. Now, SETI also criticizes him because he's not using primary documents, but I don't agree. I don't think that it should be criticized because ALIM BEY is presenting documents, and SETI laughs like you guys are on Mars, you're on the water, you're on Jupiter, you're everywhere but here on Earth. I can understand SETI's reality because we all are here living on Earth. But if in fact there is an esoteric or spiritual realm to deal with, then we need to know that as part of our history. I think ALIM BEY did a very good job of showing that our history is older than the 4,000 years that SETI's implying. Not that SETI's implying that it's 4,000 years, but the history that SETI is talking about as far as ancient Egypt in the first dynasty or whatever, he's only going back to a time that can only go back 5,000 years. And as ALIM BEY pointed out, man's been here for 2 billion years. But we, in our modern day science, only know a history that can't be no older than 5,000 years. There's no other written record. We have nothing to go by except the Sumerian tablets or the writings on the Egyptian walls. But Ali made a good point when he said it's 2 billion years ago. Where else are you going to get the records? But this information is somewhere. If it's encoded in our DNA, if it's in the acoustic records, whatever the records you call that are in the universe, whatever records those are, but that information lies somewhere in somebody's DNA or somewhere in somebody's gene. And I do believe, I more or less tend to side with ALIM BEY more than I do SETI. And when someone does that, that's not to disrespect Dr. Ben, Dr. Henrik Clark. I just did a video paying homage and respect and admiring the respect that SETI has for Dr. Ben and all of the elders and all of the master teachers. And I have respect for all of the elders and the master teachers. But that's not to say that they have the absolute truth. Now, I don't know if the Moors have the absolute truth, but a lot of these Moors, they're presenting information that I have not heard from the master teachers. As for instance, I heard some teachings from the Moors, ALIM BEY in particular, where he's talking about scientists found water in a rock that was 2 million years old, or they found like silver or a barrel-shaped object that was like 2 billion years old. And I also heard from the Moors where they found evidence of man and dinosaur. They found dinosaur prints and man prints together and showing evidence that man and dinosaurs existed at the same time. There's also artifacts where it shows men riding dinosaurs, artifacts and artwork that shows men riding dinosaurs. So the only thing I want to say about the debate is that, yeah, SETI's more emotional and he's able to entertain and get the crowd to participate and get the crowd more involved, whereas ALIM Bey is more laid back. But you really have to pay attention to what they're saying, not how you feel. And that's one thing that the Moors thrive on. They don't go on emotionalism. They go on facts. Listen to what ALIM Bey is saying. Because I, for one, feel that the science that the Moors teach, and then again they say it's the same thing. The Moors, they're not in disagreement. The Moors say that the ancient Egyptians and the Israelites and everyone else are the same people. The Moors have some outstanding, profound science, man. We shouldn't be arguing and bickering and really taking sides. We should be listening to both of what these guys are saying. And that's what I want to say about this debate. I just want to say, I just didn't appreciate how SETI was sort of like making fun or making it seem like Islam are a bunch of cartoon characters.